Alright, there we go. Alright. Yes. Let's see. No, that's not it. That's not it. I guess it ain't in this pile. See if it's this one. Nope. Nope. Not that one. Okay. Here's that one coin I was looking for earlier. Found it. Finally. Finally found it. About dang time. Alright. There's a nickel. Found that one. Hello, everybody. Hello, Sison. Hello. Just getting some stuff together to show y'all. Just getting a couple things together. Alright, we'll go through these. Got some more stuff to show y'all. Welcome everybody to the stream. Welcome. I did a rather long stream a minute ago, and now I am back for round 2. So, give me just a second, and we will look at some more stuff here. More interesting stuff. Alright. Let's see. I'm trying to find this floating roof coin. Trying to find it. Trying to find this other dime. Yeah, there we go. This is it. Here it is. This was the one I was looking for, I think. Quite possibly. Oh, anything that has errors. Yes, this is the one I was looking for earlier. Finally found it. Okay, so that's a good example to show y'all. All right. Excellent, excellent. All right. So I have quite a few things. Quarters, dimes, nickels, pennies, anything, even bills. I'll show you the bills real quick too. Sison. This is a bookends where it's 14 and 14 on each end. That's the collectible part about this bill. This is 14 and 14. That's low percentage of bills have the ends where they're the same number. It's called bookends. And then I actually have the number after it. I got 14, 15, so which is pretty cool. I had this bill. I had to grab it for my collection. It's pretty cool. And I found the sequential one that was right behind it, so I had to have both of them. I grabbed both of them and threw them in my pile of collecting. All right, so I went through my stuff. I just started going through my stuff, y'all. I was going to show you some examples of different stuff to look for when you're looking for coins. Okay, so this one right here, this is called a broad struck coin. And you see how it has, let's see. Let me see if y'all can see it closer like this. Let's see if it's seeable. Not really. But broad strike coins will have a ring around the outside. Let's see. Is it more prominent? No, it's not really. Let me see if I can find a better example. This one's a little bit. Let me see if I can find a better example on that one. Anyways, here is that dime I wanted to show y'all earlier. So this dime right here has quite a bit going on with it. All right, this dime right here has some balled up metal right near the mouth. Has a little, no, not really. I thought I was about to say it had a little bit of damage in the hair, but not so much. But on the back is the interesting part, because on the back, there's cut errors right there, cut errors right there. Two different spots, there's cut errors on that dime. And then there's lamination, not lamination, but cracking in the actual metal itself. As you can see, it's showing weakness in the metal. Cracking up the leaves like that is an actual interesting coin here. And then across the top here, there was a nice crack across the top. Let's see if we can see it. It's got a little bit of damage to it, but yeah, there was a crack all along the top where the metal was splitting apart. So, hello, Milo. Yeah, die crack, yeah. Sorry, I'm sleep fatigued right now, Sison, so I'm having a problem with words. I'm a little bit sleep deprived. So, but yeah, this is a cool error. There's a lot of stuff going on with this one. I had to save it. It's a pretty cool example. So, put that to the side. I figured y'all would like to see this one. This one I show every once in a while. This is a old penny. Old penny. This is a, let's see, for those who like foreign coins. This, and I show this every once in a while. It's one of my favorites. This is a Netherlands 1913. This is a Netherlands penny. It's got the lion on the front here with the sword and the arrows. It's got the dice throughout there. It is a 1 cent coin. It is a penny. Pretty cool looking stuff here. But yeah, I got this a long time ago, and I like to keep it. I'll probably get some more of them. So, but this is that's a pretty old coin. It's 112 years old right now, and it's in miraculous shape. It is in miraculous shape for being 112 years old. So, really old coin, really old. I like the older the better. I like all the older coins. So, all right. Anyways, we actually got a silver nickel, Canadian 1965, Canada's 1965 silver nickel right here. I collect Canadian coins too, whatever I find. Had to show you all this. I had this sitting around, Queen Elizabeth. So, nice old silver Canadian nickel, 1965. Thought that was a cool find. I found that in rolls earlier in the year. All right. So we got another error I can show y'all, another error quarter. This one has a little ball of metal up in her hair. Let's see. As you can see right here, right below my finger, there's a ball of metal right there in her hair. And that is actually it looks like a dye crack across there. But it's a very interesting problem in her hair. There's nothing else wrong with this coin, I'm pretty sure. It was just that spot in her hair that was messed up. So I had to save that one. 2022 Philadelphia. This is a newer coin. Only about 3 years old. So I thought that was a pretty cool find. Alright. I can't remember if this one had anything wrong with it. This was a very nice coin, but I don't think it had anything wrong with it. Yeah, I don't think it did. This one right here is very nice. I wish it had something wrong with it, but it doesn't. It is very good condition. Shame. It's a shame. But hey, what can you do? Alright, so I'm going to show y'all some more error coins. For those of you that watched the stream earlier, you got to see a lot of stuff, but I have more stuff, so I figured I would hop back on YouTube for a little bit and show y'all the errors. This is a San Antonio Missions coin 2019. This one has a cud error right here on the steeple. There is a whole bunch of balled up metal sitting right there. It's actually supposed to look like that. It's just supposed to come down with a little stub right there, but it's got a whole bunch of metal junked up right there. That's a pretty cool cud error to show y'all. Nothing else wrong with the coin, I think. It was just that one spot. This again, Philadelphia. Philadelphia is good at screwing stuff up, let me tell you. Alright, let me show y'all another one. This one is another error coin. It's got a ball of metal right here on its hat. That ball of metal is not supposed to be there. This is a crossing of the Delaware example. This is 2021 Philadelphia. Starting to see a pattern, aren't you? So that ball of metal is not supposed to be there. That is a cut error. But, yep, always something with Philadelphia. Let's see, this one right here, that's not it. Is that the one? Is that the wrong one? No, this one should be the right one. This one has a cut error on the bottom of the cross right here. That blob of metal is not supposed to stick out like that. There's nothing wrong with the steeple on this one. This is San Antonio as well. This is my second one that I found that has an error. But that is not supposed to be balled out like that right there. So that is a cool error coin right there, a quarter. And all of these are in really good shape. You can tell by looking at them, they're in really good shape. So good finds, good finds. It took me a while. It took me a couple months to find all these. It is not an easy task to find all these. So definitely enjoyable though. Definitely enjoyable to find these errors. Let's see. I have some more stuff. This right here is another one with the hair error. Found through her two strands. There's supposed to be nothing there, but there's a whole bunch of metal stuck in between her hair. So this was an error coin as well. Not too terribly valuable, but worth about $5, I guess. So 2023P in very good shape, very good condition. So I had to put it to the side. Alright, enough dilly-dallying. Let's see. Now that I showed y'all some more errors, let's open some more nickel rolls. We got a couple more nickel rolls to go through. So, my live stream was awesome. I set record numbers, so I appreciate everybody tuning into my live earlier, because it was a record-setting live. A lot of cool stuff happening. So, 1996 Philadelphia. Let me get we did a whole thing of coins, y'all. This is what's left over from our search earlier. We filled up this whole basket of coins. So, we did a pretty good job of filling up that basket of coins. So, I will take that in later today and get it cashed in. Get the change. Hello, welcome back, Zachy. Do you have silver coins? Yes, I have silver coins. I have all kinds of types of silver. This Canadian nickel right here, the 65 nickel, is actually silver content. I do have silver dimes. We just found the silver nickel right here. Let's see. This nickel right here we just found is silver. We got a lot of different silver stuff. So this 1944 nickel is silver. Hello again. Yes, hello again, Zachy. Yeah, we have a lot of different silver stuff laying around. So always fun to go through it. Hopefully we can find some more cool nickels for y'all, some old nickels. That would be nice to find you all some more stuff to look at. We're definitely going to give it a shot here and see if we can't pull out some more stuff out of our hat. 1982D. Nickel. Yes, thank you everybody for tuning back in with me for a little bit. We're going to look through a couple more rolls of coins, see if we can't find something. And then I'll show y'all a couple more error coins or something. I'll find some more stuff for y'all to look at here in a second. After we go through these rolls of nickels. Digging in my garden last year ones. Wow, those are pretty old, AJ. Heck yeah. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I would be excited. Oh, there's a 1860, but it's really... Oh, yeah. Yeah, that sucks when they're barely legible. It's hard when they barely left anything on them, so... Hello, Peter. Welcome to the stream, Peter. Just going through some coins. Today we've found a lot of error coins, and we're going through some rolls of nickels right now, so... which state? Oh, yeah, which state do you live in? Oh, nice, Wisconsin. Very cold up there. Very cold up there, I'm assuming. Definitely not for people that don't like cold weather. So, if you don't like cold weather, I don't recommend it. I'm a tropical people. I love tropical weather. 1989 Denver. Let's see. Oh, really, AJ? That ain't bad. That's nice. Heck yeah. I'm sure y'all get a lot more snow than we do down here down south. So, but that's cool, though. Y'all got some nice weather going on, too. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. All right. Nothing there. Let's see. 1964. I thought this was going to be older because it had a lot of dirt on it. But a 64D. Alright, let's see. Can we find another old 1940s nickel? Can we? Shoot. Hello, Anthem. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. Gonna look at some more rolls of coins, see if we can't find some older coins. 64, another 64, huh? 64 of Pennsylvania this time. Alright, let's see. Come on, give us some old nickels in here. We are looking through a roll of nickels right now. Just see if we can't find any more. Alright. See if we can't find any more old coins or error coins, possibly. See if we can't find anything of value. Or just anything that's odd. Anything that sticks out that's odd. Got an 87 Denver. 87 Denver. Not in bad shape. Not in bad shape overall. I guess I could show y'all some pennies here in a minute. I'll show you the pennies I collect on a daily basis. I mainly collect pennies for their mint state. I like really nice coated ones that have a lot of luster to them. So, and I collect them for errors too when I do find them. I don't find as many penny errors as I would like, but it's alright. The hunt. Yeah, we're just looking at coins, man, trying to find some errors. We've already found quite a few errors, dimes, quarters. We found a lot of errors today on our first stream. This is my second half to my stream, I guess. I didn't get to stream. I had to put the kids on the bus and then come back. So this is part two, I guess. We're just looking for anything, really. Having fun with it. Ooh, 1941. Heck yeah. This is the pile that we've already been through, Anthem. We have already been through this huge pile of coins. And we just found another one. Yeah, we found some really cool stuff earlier. And we just found this 1941 nickel. So this is going to be interesting to see if this is a Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco mint on this 41. So we're going to flip this sucker over and see. Did we get an SD or a P? Did we get an SD or a P? We got a P. A 1941 P. So that's not bad. That is a good find. Another old nickel for the books. 1941 on that one. Heck yeah. That's what I like to see. 1972. Yeah, I was showing some stuff earlier, Anthem. When I just started streaming, I was showing some stuff too. You'll have to go back and watch the other live if you want to see all the cool stuff, man. There's plenty of cool stuff to see. Yeah, 1941, yeah. That was a sweet find there, Riv. Sweet find. And we're not even done, man. We still got 2 more rolls plus that, so we could find some more stuff. We got 2 more rolls to go through before I run out of nickels here. So there's plenty more opportunity for us to find something. Plenty more opportunity. So definitely possible. Definitely possible we could find something else. So always possible, always. You like the 2005s? Yeah. 2005s are pretty good. They are. They got the Buffalo. They got the Ocean View. They got Lewis and Clark. They got a lot of different stuff for the 05s. They got a lot of different types. Yep. Let's see. 1989 Philadelphia. Alright, let's see. Come on, man. Show us some more. Show us something else old. Let's see what do we got. 89 Denver again. Yeah. Again with the 89s. Alright, nothing there. Alright. This is a newer one. 2019. Nothing there. Alright. 2015. Nope. Alright. Nope. Oh yeah, we found a lot of good ones. Here, just a second, Anthem, and I'll show you. I'll show you some of the stuff we found already. I'll give you a little cheat sheet. We found a lot of good stuff. We found a lot of good stuff today. Here's a Lewis and Clark one. Lewis and Clark Expedition. Alright, last nickel in this roll. This roll is toast. Last nickel is a 2000 Philadelphia. Alright, let me show you what we found real quick, Anthem. We found a lot of stuff today. So, we found this error quarter, which is the Juliet Low. It's got a piece of cud on the top of the hat there. You can kind of see right there. It's got a piece of metal that's not supposed to be up there. That's not supposed to be on top of the hat. We found that error quarter. That's the only error on it, I think, possibly. Maybe on the date and some of this, the date was doubled. I think there was some ghosting in the lettering too. We found on that one. So overall, good find on this quarter. We found a error with the hair right here where it had balled up metal in the hair. That was another error quarter we found. We found a lot. We found quite a few of those. Those seem to be a common error. So we found that 2023P error quarter. Yeah, that's not a bad find at all. We found this one right here, this Patsy Mink woman's commemorative quarter. Has the cut error right here along the bottom. Has a big ball of metal stuck to her arm, and has a little bit of metal disruption right there going up her hand right there. You can kind of tell there's like a little bit extra metal that's not supposed to be there. So, but yeah, that was another error quarter we found. Nothing else wrong with this, I think. It was just that part of her arm. That part right there had some extra metal and stuff on there that wasn't supposed to be there. He's found some great coins on his land. Yeah. Yeah, that would be nice. That would definitely be nice, AJ. Welcome to the stream, David. Hello, welcome. All right, we found, let's see, let's pull some dimes out. Yeah, definitely found some cool stuff. We found some cut airs on some dimes. This dime right here has a big old piece of metal on the leaf, which it's not supposed to have. It's supposed to... Okay, no, it's not supposed to look like that. That just looks worse. But yeah, this is another error dime we found. We found just all over the place stuff on this one. There's bubbling up, chipping all across here and that. Very interesting error coin. A lot of different stuff going on. Deterioration in the leaves. So, value-wise, Jed, value-wise, you're looking from $1 to $10 for these error coins. They're not super desirable, but they do have value because they are error coins. Like that one has the ball of metal sitting there on the leaf, which is not supposed to be there, that big old ball of metal. So, yeah, anywhere. Hello, Mrs. Purple Moon. Hello. So, yeah, anywhere between $1 and $5, $10, $15. Like, it just depends. It just depends how much people would pay for one. Some people like error coins. Some people don't collect them. It just depends. Welcome, everybody, to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. We're going to open another roll of nickels here, see if we can't find some older nickels. But yeah, that's some of our stuff we found, Anthem, earlier. Yeah, definitely. It is fun to do. It is fun to treasure hunt for coins. Anything you can find that may be wrong with them. It's always cool. So, this is a whole baggie of older 1940s and 50s nickels that I found over the last couple months. I just throw them in a bag and put them to the side whenever I find older nickels. So, that's a whole bag of them right there. A lot of S-mints I found. Some 40s and 50s S-mints, which are pretty cool. So, yeah, just sit there and go through stuff. Find some stuff to look at and find some cool errors to look at on there. So, definitely enjoy our time with it. Take our time looking through stuff. Don't rush it. Enjoy what we do. Enjoy the hobby. So, alright. Can we find any more older nickels? Any more 40s or 50s, possibly? We shall see. Yeah, you don't see a lot of S-mints out there. I've been very fortunate to find a lot of S-mints on these nickels I have here. Like I'll show you. Hold on just a second. Like the amount of S-mint nickels I have is just ridiculous. Let me throw some of them up here real quick for you to see for your viewing pleasure. Let's see what we got here. This is a Denver. This is a 1959 Denver. We found that one. This is a 1957 Denver. We found that earlier this year. Hold on just a second. Let me get deep in here. I know I got some more. 1957. What we got? 1957 Denver. All right, 3 Denvers in a row. All right, we got a Denver again. All right, what do we got this time? We got a 1956 Denver. All right, not bad. All right, where's the S's at? I know I got some. We got 1957 Philadelphia. We got a P that time. Finally, we got something else other than Denver. I seem to be doing good on Denvers. All right, let's see. We got a 1954 Denver again. Another Denver. All right, come on now. Where's my S's at? All right, here's an S. We got an S right here. What year is this? 1953 S. Got a 1953 S nickel. I found that this year. Pretty cool find. We got another Denver. What we got? 1957 again. 1957 Denver. Let's see. What's this one? This is a Philadelphia, 1948 Philadelphia. Let's see. Where's some more S's? We got some more S's. I know we do. We got 1953. 1953. I don't even know. 1953 P, I guess. Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, whatever. 1964. What is this one? D. Who cares? Who cares about 64? I don't even know why I got that one. Die cracks and cut, I would say. Cut errors and die cracks are the most common errors for regular errors to look for. We got a 46 Pennsylvania. Yep, 46 Pennsylvania. Well, I thought I had S's, but turns out I only have Denver's. My God. Hold on, let me see. Let me see. I know I got more S's than that. 46. What is this one? What is this? 46 Philadelphia. Well, I give up. I thought I had a lot more S's than I do. A 1939, y'all. This is an old one right here. 1939. That is, I think that's the first or the second year after Buffalo nickels. Buffalo nickels were 37 or 38. I can't remember. But 1939 is definitely an older nickel, Philadelphia. That's pretty cool. So, born in 39. Wow, Bill, you're pretty old then. That's pretty cool. But yeah, these are all my nickels I save. I got a big old bag of them I save. So I just put all my nickels in that pile. We did find this 68S today. Found a 1968S, which is a pretty cool find. Alright, let's see. Let me finish putting some more rest of my nickels in this bag here. And then we'll go back to looking through the rolls. Alright, let me get all the nickels. Nickels in one bag, that way I don't have to look for them constantly. I should organize a lot better. I know I should. But do I? No, I don't. I definitely need to organize. Alright, anyways. Back to what we were doing. 2020. What's the most you made? What do you mean, Anthem? I don't particularly sell my error coins. I collect them, so. I haven't really sold, like, I would sell normal coins, like normal coins you collect, but if they're error coins, I usually keep them for myself. But I do have a couple error coins that I'm not sure how much I would sell them for. I'm really not sure. Alright. It would take a lot for me to sell them. 1989D. Because error coins are the hardest thing to find. You can find certain mintages, you can find dates, but error coins are always the hardest thing to find. There's so many varieties of errors and stuff that you can find that it's cool to have them. It's cool. I have to have them because I found something that nobody else has. So, and there's not a lot of certain types of errors. There's maybe thousands or less than that. Like, there's not a lot. When it comes to certain errors, there's just not a lot of them out there. So I like to find whatever I can. All right, 2019. Yeah, I don't like I'll do giveaways here soon on my channel. I'll do giveaways and I'll give away some of the stuff I find, but for the most part, I'll keep most of this. Can't even read that nickel. Never mind. I don't really like to sell stuff. Like, I'm in it for the treasure hunt. I enjoy the treasure hunt, so that's what I like to do. I'm not like, look for this quarter that's worth $5,000 so you can take it out and sell it tomorrow. That's not in my repertoire. So yes, that is what makes it worth it. You're right, AJ. When you actually find something cool, that is when it is very rewarding, and you don't want to give that up. You don't want to give that up because you have the memory. you have the memory to go with it and everything. It's like, nah, I'd rather not. I'd rather not get rid of it, because you found it and you know when you found it and you know where you found it and you always remember that. So definitely a good thing. 2001 Philly. Yep. All right, come on now. Let's find another old nickel. That 1941 was a pretty cool find. See if we can keep the streak alive. Come on, man. Let's see. See if we can't keep the streak alive. Alright, let's see. Ooh, this is an older one. This is definitely an older one. This one has potential. This is a Denver mint. What year is it? 64. That's crap. That 64 always gets you. Oh, man. Darn it. I was hoping. But it was a 64. But certain people collect coins for certain reasons. Some people like the older 1800s coins. Some people like to do books. Some people like to fill up books of coins. Some people like just certain coins for their rarity as far as mintage goes. They want the lowest mintage coins. There's a lot of different ways to collect and a lot of different reasons why people collect. So, everybody likes to do something different. Me, I like to find the error coins. I like to find the coins that are the mess-ups in the factory. So that's my thing. That's what I like to do. It just depends what you're looking for, Jerry. There's a lot of different mintages to the coins. So the lower mintage coins are only certain years, so it's hard to say. You're always looking for San Francisco mints. San Francisco mints are always the lowest mints of every coin. Definitely always the lowest. So you want to find San Francisco mints. The big old S on them. You want to look for the big old S. I'm more of an error coins type of person, Jerry. That's what I like to do. So that's what we like to do here is error coins for this channel. Makes for good content. Not a lot of people do error coins, so I like to be one of those that do them. You gotta be careful if you do clean them. I don't recommend cleaning anything. So, sorry, we got the trash truck coming through here. Sorry about the noise there. Sorry about that. Let's see what we got here. We got a Buffalo nickel. This is an 05. There you go. Here's your, never clean them. Hello, Edward. 2005 Buffalo nickel, y'all. For those of you that like the 2005s. That is a nice looking nickel right there. Alright, I'm not seeing any more in this roll. So, we used all of this roll. So, we're going to have to look for... We got one more roll left, y'all. This is it. Let's see. The oldest quarter I have found is... I used to have a 1930s quarter, but I did sell... I had a collection when I was younger. I sold a lot of it. Because when you clean them, it affects value, Jazz. You never want to clean them because people will notice that you've cleaned them, and collectors do not like to buy coins that have been cleaned. They don't like that. So definitely don't want to clean your coins because collectors do not really generally like to buy cleaned coins. So just remember that. Some people don't care, others do. So yeah, that was our garbage man coming through here. So let's look through our last roll of nickels, see if we can't find something. If not, I will pull out some more pennies for us to look through. Some other stuff to look through. Surely we can find something in these. I'm just going through these by hand, y'all. Trying to speed up the process a little bit. Let's see, 1970D. That's not a bad, for an older nickel. Not a bad date. Denver Mint. Alright, let's see what else we can find. Alright. Yeah, 19, and that's not bad. 1987 is pretty nice. Alright, this is a D. Come on now. Got a 64 D. Good gracious, man. I hate 64. 64 is a very annoying year. I do have some more stuff to show y'all error-wise. So, 1976. Let's see. Anything else here? 1972D. That's that one. That one's not a bad looking coin either. 1972D. Not a bad looking one. Unfortunately, not old enough. I know, right? Oh, we done... shoot, Anthem. We've done found all kinds of stuff, man. I don't know if we can find anything else to top it. We have found so much stuff today. We've already found more than I can ask for. So, let's see. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool, Edward. Pretty cool. All right. Let's see. Come on. Any more older ones? I'm looking through them, man. It doesn't look like we found any more older ones. Hold on a second. Got a little couple more to go through. Let's see. Before we call it, I'm sitting here going through by hand. Nope. No more older nickels. Bunch of normal stuff. Let's see. Hold on just a second. This one's pretty wore down. This is an 87. It's definitely wore down more than it should be. This one's, golly, the backs wore out. Yeah. Yeah, all right. So we didn't find nothing in that roll. But never fear. Never fear. Oh, that's cool. Nice, Jazz. Never fear. We have plenty more errors to look at. Here we go. So this is a Iowa quarter. And as you can see, this quarter is a very nice quarter. This quarter is in really good shape. Once again, it is a Philadelphia. And I will show you the error on this quarter. So here in the window here is our error. All right, so when you look at this window, now this is pretty obvious to see. So when you look at this window, this looks completely normal on this side. But when you look at it on this side, it is smashed in. So this is a CUD error because there's a whole bunch of metal filled in right there. And it is smashed really bad. So this is a 2004, which is really good for the year. This is a 21-year-old quarter. It's in really good shape. So as far as details and lettering and everything on this quarter. But this, as the error on this one, is the window is damaged really bad on this one side. It's supposed to look like that. So that's another cool error quarter. So, yep, that's another good one. We found that one a little while back. I forgot to show it to you all, but that was a pretty cool error to find with the different... you can tell it's been smashed in there and it's been ruined. So, yep. They did commemorative quarters of all 50 states, 52 states, whatever it is. They did all the states and they did each one. So I saved this quarter because this is a very good example. Another error quarter we have. So we just have all kinds of stuff here. All kinds of stuff, man. No, I have not found the Wisconsin one yet, AJ. I would love to find the Wisconsin error one. I know what to look for on it, but I just haven't found it, man. I've been through a lot of quarters in my life. Been through a lot of quarters and have not found it. So maybe next time, man. We'll keep looking though. I up easily, so we'll keep looking. Thanks, Jazz. Thanks for the compliment. I do try to find the coolest stuff out there. I will show you this quarter. The error. This is Apostle Island. Is this guy? Yes. This got an error to it? I don't think this has an error. Why did I have this quarter? This is not an error quarter, is it? Oh, yes. Okay, so here's another error quarter. Yeah, I know, it's hard to find. It really is. So on this quarter, there's supposed to be a J and an F right there. The lettering is supposed to be here. Let me show you another example real quick. So on a normal quarter, you're supposed to have, you can see the weak J right there and an F. You're supposed to have a J and an F right there. But this quarter has a piece of metal and an F. A big ball of metal and an F. So that was an interesting find. This is the only problem with this quarter that I found. But it is definitely an interesting problem. A different error. That's not supposed to be like that. No, I'm sorry, Edward. I don't do WhatsApp. I don't do WhatsApp because WhatsApp is usually a lot of people scam on WhatsApp. Sorry, I cannot help you there. So, but yeah, that quarter. This quarter has a error on it. The error on this one, no, it doesn't. Does it? No, it doesn't. All right, this is not an error quarter. Sorry, y'all. This is just a regular Mount Rushmore quarter. I don't know why I have it. Yeah, we don't use that around here. Definitely don't. All right, here's another one that y'all haven't seen yet. This is a Bessie Coleman, and this one has errors in the A. There's metal, metal, metal. A little bit right there. So, let's see, no. But yeah, this one has just a couple little small metal dots on it. Definitely not a lot of errors to this thing. Maybe a little bit here and there. But this one just mainly has it on the A right there. You can see two little balls of metal stuck to the A, which isn't a bad error. It's not a bad find. It's not a big find, but it is a find. So I saved it and put it back because that is a different error. That is just a little bit different. You can always find them, you can always find them just anywhere. Anywhere on a coin, you can find an error. You just got to look for it. You just got to look at every single detail and see what lines up and see what, the details are so specific. It really helps. It helps when you're looking at it, zoomed in like that. It really does. It definitely helps you find stuff very easily. I will show y'all. Let me see. Let me show y'all some more stuff real quick. I got all kinds of stuff. Here's the other one I want to show y'all. Here, let me get these two quarters out real quick. I don't think I showed y'all these. At least this one anyways. Hold on just a second. Sorry, I'm trying to reach around and get this. Okay. So here is another quarter error. So on the top of this is a Mount Rushmore quarter, 2013 Mount Rushmore, and it has a blob of metal up here on the top of the head, and that blob of metal is not supposed to be right there. That is actually an error. That is not supposed to happen like that. So we took that and set it to the side, just to have something cool. I'll show you. Here you go. Hold on just a second. I'll show you the other one, just to show you that I'm not lying to you or misleading you. So this is the same Mount Rushmore quarter, and as you can see right here across the top, there's nothing. So when you look at this one, you can tell right there, there's a ball of metal that's not supposed to be there. So, yep, it's always in the details. Hi, J&J's back. Welcome back, man. But yep, that's what you do. Oh yeah, it is. It's very relaxing. But yes, no, I like to explain everything I do, Jazz. That way people understand. Like when I show people something or teach somebody something, I'm showing you something that you'll learn by information. So I like to use examples. That way you can see, hey, this is actually going on, and I'm not just throwing some smoke out in the air. But as you can see, flat surface across this one. And then as soon as we go over to the error coin, you have the big hunk of metal across the top. So yeah, that's what you want to look for, is balls of metal on anything. And you will always find something. I would say on me right now, sitting in front of me. Hold on just a second. I'll show you my oldest penny that I have sitting in front of me. Let's see, where's it at? It's right here. Let's see. Lucky for y'all, I'm a little bit more organized since I come back out here. Here is the oldest penny I have right now on me. This is a 1899 Indian head penny. This is the oldest coin that I have sitting in front of me. As you can tell, it's very old, and there's not much left to it. But here, let me zoom out a little bit and show y'all. This is the oldest coin I have sitting in front of me. It is a 1899 Indian head penny. And I found this in a roll earlier this year. I found this in a roll. So, yeah, 1 cent. It is heavily deteriorated, but it is still alive and kicking. So, yep, this is the oldest penny I have on me right now. Or the actual oldest coin, period, I have on me right now. I do have some more of a collection, but I don't know where it's at. I misplaced it last year. I lost a big portion of my collection, unfortunately. So, yeah, I found it from an actual roll. And I actually have the video on my, somewhere in my shorts. I have the video of me pulling it out of a roll. So, it's pretty cool. Alright, so, let's see. Let me see. Let me grab some more stuff real quick. See if I can't find some more stuff. Some more cool stuff for y'all to look at. Hold on just a second. Let's see what we got. I'm trying to look for that floating roof I have. Where is it? Let's see. Oh, speaking of, I have... Yeah, it is intense. That is. I also have this 1985 off-center strike dime. Definitely worn to bits. Off-center strike, you can tell by the rim right there. It's not completely on. I have that dime just laying around. So, let's figure I'll show you real quick. Let me see. I'm looking through my other stuff. Hold on just a second. Looking through my other stuff. I'm looking through my pennies to see if I got anything really interesting that stands out. Let's see. What is this? Nope, that's not. Let's take a look at this 1991. But yeah, I like to collect pennies too. I collect pennies in really good condition. Always nice shape. Good luster. Definitely good condition. No, I don't have any Morgans. I hope I find it, Jazz. I lost it, or I don't know what happened to it late last year. I had it all in a container, and luckily the container I have it in is waterproof, so if anything does happen, I don't have to worry about it because the container is waterproof and it will keep moisture out, so... I just don't know what I did with it. And I don't know if it got stolen or if I just misplaced it. I'm not sure exactly. So, but yeah, I've been looking for it for a while and I haven't found it. No, I do not have any Morgan dollars. I'm sorry, Mr. and Mrs. West Texas. J&J can definitely help you out on that because J&J Currency has quite a few Morgans. He has some good Morgans as that too. He has some sharp looking Morgans, but sooner or later you should check out his channel, and I'm sure he has some videos and some stuff on them, or he could make a short and show you them very easily. But yeah, I don't particularly collect Morgans, but I know people that do. So alright, let me see if I can't dig up some more cool stuff for y'all to look at. I did find this earlier. A couple weeks ago, I found this mercury dime. I found this in a Coinstar. Somebody left this at a Coinstar for me. Very worn out mercury dime. So, a free piece of silver for me. I did find that a little while ago. So, I kept it. I don't exactly know what the date is. It's 19 something. So, hard to say on that one. But yeah, some pre-silver. But anyways, let's see. I do happen to have this old 1902 V nickel on me. I've had this for a minute. Somebody gave this to me a while back, a 1902 V nickel. It's got the V on it. Somebody put tape on it, which is not a good idea. That ruins it. Somebody put a piece of tape on the back, which is sad. But yeah, 1902 V nickel. This is probably the oldest nickel I've got. So that's a cool. Oh yeah. Oh well, thank you, Jay. Thank you, J and J. I appreciate it, man. We're just having fun going through and stuff. I've been showing them different errors and different stuff, so just taking it easy, kicking back, man. Went through the rest of our nickels. We found one or two more older nickels. I think the last one we found was a 41. That was the oldest one we found. Let's see. Do I even have it sitting in front of me? If I had it sitting in front of me, I'd show you, but I don't know where I put it. Oh yeah, I put it in the bag with all my other nickels. So yeah, definitely. Where they came from and what they've been doing, what they seen, definitely, man. Definitely. I do collect a lot of pennies. Let's see. Let me see if I can't find this floating roof one for y'all. I'm gonna look for it real quick. I might be able to find it. Might be able to. I can't remember the date. The date was what got me. I can't remember if it was 68, 70, or something. It was something like that. So let me see. Let me look real quick. I'm looking as we speak right now. Sorry, y'all. Give me a split second, and I'll see if I can find the floating roof error for y'all. Let's see. Let me go through this. I don't know which container I left it in. I have multiple containers that I stack stuff in, so give me just a second. Let me look real quick. And I'll see if I can't find this for y'all. Might be able to. I might be able to, y'all. Might be able to. I am looking pretty intense right now. Looking pretty intensely for this. See if I can't find it. It is an older nickel, I know that. So definitely not that. Definitely not that. Definitely not that. Speaking of wheat pennies, I have a 36 Pennsylvania I just found sitting here. 36 Pennsylvania wheat penny. So give me just a second, and I'll keep looking for this darn floating roof one. It would be really cool if I could find it to show y'all, because it is a very interesting error. Let's see. Oh, I may have found it, y'all. Hold on to your hats. I think I found it. Hold on. I think I found it. Is this it? Yes. No? Yes? Yes, actually it is. For the most part. This is a decent example. This is not my best example, but here. Let me zoom in and show y'all real quick of the floating roof error. Which I think this is just wore down. I'll have to see. It's hard to say. But see, when you have the floating roof, there's nothing connecting the side here. The floating roof is just this strip right here, and there's supposed to be a line come down to the actual building. So yeah, as you can see, that is the floating roof error. Yep, this is actually a floating roof error. It may just have been barely visible on this side, but this is definitely the floating roof. So you can, which I don't think it went all the way down. So yeah, this is what you call floating roof error. For those of you who have not seen one, this is a 69D. And this is the correct year because it was the 60s that had the floating roof errors, I'm pretty sure. Maybe the 70s, maybe 70 and 71, but I don't think it went too far into the 70s. I think it was mainly 60s had the floating roof error. So that's a pretty cool error. Yeah, I think it went just a little bit into the 70s, J&J, but I don't think it went very far into the 70s. So, but yeah, definitely. Yeah, this is a 69D. This is 69D on this one. So, but yeah, that's what you want to look for that. So, both sides, there's no connection. which is pretty cool. That's a pretty cool example. Let me see if I got a better example in here. I could have another one. It's highly possible. I have a lot of stuff. It's very hard to be organized. Let me tell you. It's always hard to be organized. Always. Let's see. Nope, not that year. Not that year. I have. Let's see. I'm not sure. I'd have to look it up real quick. I'm not sure what that means. Let me look at this quarter real quick to see if there's any problems with it. Why do I have this quarter? There's something about this quarter? I don't know why I have this quarter. I guess I don't need it. Alright, that's going in the back into the money change file. I don't know why I had that quarter, but obviously nothing wrong with it. Obviously. Alright, let's see. Oh, you wanted to see a silver dime? Somebody wanted to see a silver dime. Here's a 1964 silver dime. This is silver. Here's the back of it. Yep. Here's a silver dime for y'all to see. Always cool to sit here and nitpick around into stuff, see what you got. Sometimes I forget what I got. And I'll be like, hey, I want this coin. And then I end up remembering I have it. That's the sad part. Alright, here's another silver dime, y'all. Here's another silver dime. This is a 1951 silver dime. Oh, out of mini one. Okay. Thank you for that, Jazz. Thank you. Here's another silver dime, 1950s. Some more silver. Just to show y'all real quick. Oh, here's another silver dime. Well, heck, I got all kinds of silver dimes I didn't even know about. Here's a 61 silver dime. That's pretty cool. Heck, I don't even remember finding these things. Oh, 61D. Wow. Heck yeah. That's pretty cool. 61D. Heck yeah. Alright, let's see. What else we got here? What else we got here? Let me flip this over. Here's a 1920 wheat penny. Dates are barely visible on this, but 1920. This coin is 105 years old. This is a very old coin. And there's not much left of it. 105 years old. That's an old one. But it's getting wore out, so it won't last much longer until it deteriorates, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Alright. Let's see. What else we got in here? What else we got? Oh, here we go. Here's something nice y'all will like. Here's a 1968S. Let me zoom in. 68S. With a lot of original color on it. It's chipping a little bit, scratching a little bit there. But for the most part, this has a lot of its original color. So, this is a nice S Mint. Okay, that's cool, J&J. I'll get out here and we'll kick it over at your place. Alright, yeah, this is a 1968S. Very good sheen to it. Very nice coin, so I had to save it. But yeah, I was just tying up loose ends, Jay. I was just finishing out the stream, so had to go through a couple more rolls of nickels, but that was about it. Just taking it easy. But yeah. Y'all are definitely welcome. As soon as we get done here to J&J's currency stream, he will be streaming for a little while. I don't know what he's got planned. I don't know what he's doing, but there's always something interesting going on. He could be opening rolls of coins. He could be doing anything. He could be showing you all kinds of stuff. You never know. So, but definitely tune in to J&J's. He's a pretty cool guy. Yeah, it is. It is. People don't realize. People don't realize the coins that we thought was old when we were growing up are definitely way older now. But yeah, and I don't mind. Yeah, I don't mind. J&J has been a superb friend to me, so I have no problem referring you to J&J. He is a good guy, and he tries to help people just as much as I do. So I have no animosity except for his ugly ass stapler. That's the only thing I hate about Jay is his ugly ass stapler. But other than that, I can deal with him. He's all right. He is not a bad guy at all. Uh, Heck yeah. Hey, I appreciate it. Everybody that's tuning in. Appreciate all the likes. I enjoy streaming. I enjoy giving you the content. Yeah, I knew he'd get a kick out of that one. If it wasn't for his damn stapler, I'd probably watch his lives more. But it's that damn stapler he has that it irritates me. So I have to leave his streams midstream because I get tired of looking at it. It triggers me. I get triggered over a stapler. But no, that's an inside joke, y'all. Don't mind me. That's an inside joke. So we like to mess around, and have fun. But no, definitely J&J has always has good content. And he's always trying to teach people as well. So don't be afraid to tune into his channel as well. We go back and forth all the time. It's fun stuff. It's Comedy Central. It's Comedy Central. So, but yeah, thanks everybody for stopping by. We've had an awesome day, and I've definitely done my part streaming wise. So I'm gonna take a nice long break from this stuff, man. And probably after I watch J&J stream, I'll probably be going to bed because I have not slept in almost 24 hours. So sleep will be nice. But yeah, I am gonna go ahead and end my stream here in just a second, and if you haven't subscribed or watched J&J's Currency, I highly recommend. He is a good guy and always has something. Always has something for you. So definitely tune into him if you have the spare time. You'll definitely see something. You see something cool. You'll definitely see something worth your time. All right, I'm gonna get off here, y'all. Everybody have a good day. Take care. Thank you, AJ. Thank you, Jazz. Thank you, Big. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you, Riv. Shout out to Mr. and Mrs. West. AJ. Everybody that has watched the stream. Anthem. Everybody. Y'all have a good day, and we'll catch you in the next live. See ya.